You are listening to the Fresh Take Network.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Got 'em, the podcast from the YYC SOLEdiers. This podcast is recorded on the traditional territories of the Treaty 7 nations in Southern Alberta and the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. I'm your host, Adam Diesel Power, and I'm here with the rest of the crew, minus one, Jermaine, the late night eBay sniper, maybe too many late nights. Sniping shoes. He got sick. Not COVID sick. He got normal sick. Which is a plus, I guess, right now.
He got good news sick.
He got the good news sick. So hopefully he'll be better and he'll be back next week. So we'll run the show without him. We've got in the top corner Albert, Legal Hustle Clothing, Miles Mejia. What's up? What's up? And then we got in a Seattle Mariners jersey this week. Was all that Ken Griffey talk last week?
I think so.
We've got Eli Falls or Falsey.
Hey, yo.
What's going on?
Hey, yo.
And in the other corner, we've got, we'll call you the early morning sniper, the early morning launch day sniper, Harkirat King Kamba.
What up?
What's going on, guys? So anyway, pick anything up this week. Anybody want to jump in first?
Something. Yeah, I got action figure. Okay, fine.
Oh,
yeah. All right. Got an action figure. Shout out to the homie Simu. That's all I got.
Nice.
Guys, you gotta say what it is. Look them up. Say what it is for the people listening on Spotify.
Well, they shouldn't be listening on Spotify. They should be watching this. But still. I got a Shang-Chi
and still listening
figure.
on Spotify too.
I found this at Walmart. They had one just like hanging out just by itself, and I was lucky to pick it up. Support the homie.
Cool.
Gonna watch his movie September 3rd, Shang-Chi.
Hopefully in the theaters.
Kim's Convenience fans, you know what it is.
Yeah. All right, Eli, what you got?
All right. Oh, I know you guys are excited.
The Adidas box.
The stripes.
Blue Adidas box.
I've been wearing Adidas.
How do I shut off your video?
Did you finally get? Did you finally get that Little Mermaid collab? I knew you liked that one.
They sold out, man. They sold out. They were hard to get. So as a consolation, I picked up these guys here.
Hey,
this is the Adidas Orion. This is the
Terry Fox joint
that Terry Fox ran across Canada in.
Nice.
What year? What retro is this one?
This one came out this year. I got this from Adidas.ca. This isn't the Terry Fox 40th anniversary pair that had his name down the side. This is the actual Orion. I wanted those Terry Foxes, and for whatever reason, slept on them, waited too long, then they were gone, and now they're just a little more than I would like to pay for them. But the homie James Williams out in Ontario.
Hey, shout out to James.
Yeah, James B. Will too on Instagram. He let me know that they had a full size run. I commented on his picture wearing this, love those. It's a cool pair. He's like, yeah, full size run. Oh, and by the way, I've got a 25% off coupon. Here you go. So $90 all in. Pretty stoked on that. And yeah, just a nice, cool piece of Canadian sneaker history.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Shout out to the homie James, man.
Yes, sir. You really looked out on this pair. So
one of the few Canada pairs. One of the few.
Cool. Har, what do you got this
next
week?
Yeah, so I got a couple pickups here. I've got one of them out, so I'll show you that one. This is the silver anniversary Jordan 11s.
Woo!
Beautiful.
That's why I wanted to go first.
That's an amazing condition too.
I know, right? It wasn't too bad. I was looking at the pictures, and shout out to Lance from YYC out in the Northeast here. So shout out.
Do you know where you got him? Did you get him here?
I don't know where he got them, actually. I didn't ask him. They came without the box, but I don't really care. It doesn't matter. I have a second pair, so this one's going to be the one that gets beat to crap, basically.
Nice.
But is going to be in, and then he also
Kick
picked.
flips. We're gonna see some kick flips.
Oh yeah, 100%. We'll see. We'll see. As you know, COVID got nothing better to do during COVID. But,
But kickflips.
yeah, but kickflips. Yeah, so he hooked me up with a pair of those. He also hooked me up with a pair of cap and gown 11s, which I know Adam also has. They're in the box somewhere, and I forgot which pile I put them in. So they're here somewhere though.
For some great prices.
Yeah, so it was pretty good. It was pretty good prices. We're still waiting on those Legend Blue 11s.
Yeah.
We'll see when those come in. But yeah, that was my week there.
Dope. I guess I'll go next. I got a few pickups this week. I'll start off with the Legend Blue 11s because I got them. But this is the story. I ordered a pair on Nike. What is it? It's coming up on like over 2 weeks now.
I think it's 3 weeks now.
It's just floating. Albert's came in last week. Mine and Hars are just floating in the ether somewhere in France. Like I just checked the FedEx tracking and it was like arrived, sorting, in transit, sorting, all the same location for like 4 days in the middle of nowhere, Paris. So
is there going to be Tour de France 11s by the time
Tour
you get
de France 11s? But
I want a Quad 54 logo on mine.
You're gonna get a Livestrong band with yours instead.
Yeah. I want a Quad 54 logo.
But shout out to Les 17. I forgot I got that pair, so I didn't enter any raffles. But I forgot I entered the raffle before I got that pair at Les, and then I won. So the key to winning raffles is like forget about it, and then you'll
set it and
win.
Forget it. You guys remember that? Set it and forget
Set
it.
it in the Ronco rotisserie. So as I mentioned, I will do here. I'll pull out all the other Colombians. Oh crap! I grabbed the wrong ones. I grabbed my Gammas by accident.
That's what I mean, man. You forget which boxes you put them in.
Got too many shoes.
Yeah, which piles which.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yo, Eli, I was actually gonna say, if you want to make a tag that says Cherry Fox on there, I can make some for you. You could probably put it on there.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, let's talk about that. That'd be cool.
Okay, so here's the lows, and then here is my pretty beat up mids that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Basically like a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
What year are those?
You're gonna wear one of each?
Yeah, okay. These are from 2014.
Right.
The mids are from 2014. And then in addition, I have the 2000 Columbias.
I love that. I love that.
Yellow,
like
the yellow.
creamy
yellow. So very different, like totally different shoe here for these two mids.
Yeah.
And then the low kind of the same.
They didn't
Same
change
kind of
the
differences?
patent to the high patent on the Columbias, right? Can't remember on mine. Yeah, they're still the low ones.
Yeah, it's still low. Yeah.
Does yours say 25 on the insoles?
Does they all say 25 on the insoles? Where is that?
I'm just curious. Unless someone gets like a regular Jumpman, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I have no idea why it says 25. They're claiming the 25th year, but I don't know. Seems a little 25th year of the Jordan 11. That's why they did the Jubilees that way, and now they're just reuse the insole. I guess I don't really know. I pulled out that one side of that shoe because my other Columbia is doing this one.
Oh.
So I'm a little cheesed about that. That's why I haven't worn these in a long time. So I need someone to glue this. Someone to do that glue for me.
That's it, bro. Crazy glue. Come on. Gorilla glue that.
I bought some of that barge cement. I just haven't got around to it yet.
It's a lot harder than you'd think.
Yeah.
I also have a tub of the barge cement and have dabbled a couple times, and
Yeah. Tough.
it's not as easy as you would think it should be.
Yeah,
You gotta have a lot of patience for that.
And a lot of
That's-
respect for the guys that do restorations and sole swaps, because it is tedious, and if you screw up, like it's tough to fix. So
Yeah.
That's why I pay. You get what you pay for, guys.
right.
Yep.
Pay for
True.
pay for the good guys.
Yes, sir.
I do have another pickup this week. I got the t-shirt. I don't know if you can see what that is. I haven't cracked it yet.
Oh shit.
For those of you listening in, there's some words on there. It looks like a ma manière.
A ma manière on the t-shirt. I got the cream t-shirt. And then such dope packaging on these shoes. So this is the A Ma Manière Jordan 3. It's got this like
sleeve,
it's different. Right? It's a different sleeve than any Jordan I've seen before.
That's a nice sleeve.
Nice.
I like that there's no opening in the back.
Yeah. And it's got these little lips on it. So you can like tuck it into the box.
Not going anywhere.
And the box is beautiful itself. Same color as the shoes. A Ma Manière paper. And then the shoes are just beautiful.
Oof.
I think A Ma Manière is French for why didn't I go for these? Instant regret. Like that's such a nice pair. And the more pictures I see like in hand and on foot of these, it's just like, oh, these are a beautiful shoe. I liked them before, but I really like them now. That's a really nice pickup.
I love the back. I love the back of that, the swoosh.
The kind of dirty see-through.
And then when you like pull the
pull tab, that was super cool. I didn't know that was in there till this.
Yeah, there's a bunch of, the one says, all we have is each other. And the other one says something like you have to learn to walk alone.
Yeah.
I heard the other one says buy what you like and wear what you buy.
That's what they should say.
That's in the sales sample. Yeah.
That was only the friends and family pair, Albert.
The YYC Soldiers friends and family.
Yeah, that was only the friends and family.
Super dope pair, dope collab. Probably one of the best store collabs of the year.
Straight to feet.
Yeah, so far.
Not yet. I just got them.
Straight to Albert.
Albert wants them, but I don't think they're moving. I don't think they're moving anywhere. And before we move on, I guess I also got a Top Shot pack this week. So why don't we crack this open?
Nice.
Play the music.
You want the music again?
Of course, man.
Everybody turn your headphones down just a little bit.
I'll play it for like a couple seconds. So all I got is just a base pack. I think there's 3 cards in it. So let's see what's kicking around in this pack. So here's the music for y'all. So exciting. All right, I'm turning this music off. Which one am I hitting?
Middle.
Hit up the middle. Oh yeah, right up
middle first. Yeah. Middle first.
Zion. What is this?
Caleb Martin jump shot. Okay.
Cool.
Hey, nice little play.
Nice that was a game. I was gonna say, was that a game winner?
That was not a game winner.
They won the game already.
Not a game winner. Yeah. All right. So I got a Caleb Martin jump shot.
Is it worth something because LaMelo Ball was in it?
Yeah, probably. I hope so.
Who knows?
Moses Brown
jam.
He looks like Damian Priest.
Okay.
Nice
in the loss. And what do I got on the last? What is this? What's this TSR?
It's like his first card ever.
His first card.
Oh,
rookie.
So that's worth like what? 50
And then we got a Chris Middleton assist. Hey. Shout out to Chris Middleton.
Ooh, pretty.
That was nice.
In a big win here against the Magic.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
That's it for Top Shots. I'm not sure about Top Shots. I'm still not sold on it. But what I do like, and I wish that all other online sneaker resellers took, is the Top Shot process for getting cards is fantastic. Like, you have to have an account. You can only get one per account, and you just come on like 2 minutes before the release. And then it's super transparent. So like, you say, I want this, and you go online, and then whenever the time hits, let's say it's noon is the drop, it'll just put you in line, and it'll tell you where you are in line, and it'll tell you how many shoes they have. And you either can just leave or you can wait your turn. And I really like, that's kind of what sneakers does. But it's not very transparent. You don't really know what's happening behind the scenes. I mean, you don't really know here either, but it feels like way better than a lot of sites and how they do sneaker releases.
Maybe they'll do that for the next trophy room release.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they do have one of those. It's just in the back.
Yeah, it's the very, very back end.
You're eighth in line, but the shoes left the back door last week. So
yeah, there's 10 pairs and you're eighth in line. All of a sudden, there's one pair left. Where did they go? Where did they go? I know the thing is Nike and most retailers don't like to tell you how many pairs they have. And that's really to the detriment of all sneaker collectors. I remember even going to sneaker lineups and they won't even tell you. Like you'll be there all night and they don't tell you.
That was kind of dumb, yeah.
That's why you guys became friends with me, because I would just give you the numbers.
I remember lining up for a dunk. It was the Sabotage dunks at the Source. And I lined up not too long. I was like third or fourth in line, but I got there for like a couple hours before. And then the guy shows up and he's like, oh yeah, we have nothing bigger than a 9.5. I was like, what? Like, there's nobody here. Like they told the lineup that. And it was like, okay. So I just can't, like, what? Like, why wouldn't you post that? Why wouldn't you say something about that? Pretty shitty.
Weird.
So transparency in sneaker releases would be nice, in my opinion.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if anybody else does it that way. But
I've heard Shopify is adding some stuff when you get when you're on Livestock or any of those sites that use Shopify and you get in the queue, it'll tell you if your pair is sold out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think I guess.
It's like brand new.
But I don't know where.
Brand new. It's supposed to come out. I think some places just started using it this week.
But,
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know how that helps. I mean, you just sit in line anyway. It's going to tell you sold out regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't help you, but at least it tells you, and you're not just sitting there waiting
not just
like
sitting
an
there
idiot.
in limbo.
I guess. I mean, they sell out pretty quick. I don't really I don't see the need of having that to tell me.
That's true.
Just take me to the cart and tell me it's sold out. It's the same thing.
That's true. Just tell me it's
loaded.
Just break my heart.
Thanks.
Break
my heart in 1 second.
What about the Ama Manier release? They had thousands of pairs, right?
True.
And so you're looking at that and you're still sitting in this queue and you're like, are they gone? Are they gone? It's taking forever. You're seeing people online posting oh, I got it. And you're like, what about me? If you had that, maybe you'd feel a little bit better. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, you wouldn't feel
I feel like as sneakerheads, you would still sit in that line until you get to the end anyway.
Yeah, you know what?
Somebody returns their pair.
Yeah, it's still going to be that same thing.
I'll probably sit in that line, and even if it says sold out, I might open up another browser, on Safari or something, and just hit refresh just in case a glitch happens.
So yeah, I don't think it helps.
Somebody's payment bounces.
Yeah. You're still getting the same traffic.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that rolls.
We'll see how
let's take a look at the drops that are happening and have happened this week already. Starting with the Hall of Fame Kobe 5 Protro Undefeated collab. This is supposed to be the last Kobe. Is that right?
Apparently.
No,
you guys didn't see that.
I saw the Mamba.
Is it the
Mamba one?
Oh yeah. Right,
that one's
you're right.
slated for the summer.
Yeah, the black one, right?
That's weird though, because they're not under contract.
Well, and
I feel like they're gonna come out still.
Saying.
They're gonna come out still, but they're just gonna call it something else and not have a logo on it. But it's crazy to me that the Mamba ones had his logo that was trademarked by Vanessa.
Yeah.
So
maybe they gave him a leeway, hey, you can come out with the rest of the colors.
This is
our
goodbye present to Nike kind of thing.
Yeah,
exactly. But yeah, I can see that.
I like these. I like that snake skin on there. On that, I don't know what paneling that would be, but
the
pinky
4
toe.
foot almost.
Yeah. So
they're a nice pair.
Does it come with a basketball too?
No, I don't think so.
No.
That's probably an Undefeated exclusive.
Yeah.
So mostly gold with the purple accents, a little bit of red, all the Kobe numbers, Undefeated on the tongue, on the heel,
I love that.
on the under the tongue as well.
I think that's cool. The air on the heel with the sheath logo for the eye. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 5 dots for the 5 rings. It's
Crazy that they just learned they could do that right at the end. They could have done that for
I
so
know.
long.
I bet you someone else did it and Nike just saw it online somewhere and was like, huh, should have done
Son of
that.
a
Should have
bitch.
done that. So these came out on Wednesday, I think, this week, right?
I think so, something like that.
I think they were raffled on Undefeated, which
Yep.
got to have a US account, got to have VPNs. Canada gets screwed yet again.
Yeah, I tried. I didn't win. Sadly.
Didn't win. Another releases happening this week. This one just happened Wednesday as well. The
Man, I was mad about that.
Air Jordan
What?
1 KO,
I missed out
Chicago.
on these KOs.
Oh yeah. I think what was it? Livestock, Adam? Livestock.
Yeah, I gave it a shot. Livestock didn't get through. And then
Yeah, I
I opened
thought about it,
another
and I
tab, and I was like, "Oh, is it really sold out?" And it was.
Yep,
That's funny
see?
because I did that. I
It's
did it
not
on my
working,
computer
Shopify.
and I did it on my phone.
It's not working.
Yeah. So, I mean, they've done AJ KOs in the past. I don't think they've done a Chicago KO, just the black and red.
Yeah.
No, I think
No, there's
I think
a
they did.
Chicago KO.
Yeah,
It is
I wanna
Chicago
say
one?
like
These-
2012.
Yeah, there was one retro before.
Oh, okay.
I remember these.
But it was
I
kind
remember
of
a lot
like
of the,
pre-vintage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
a lot of those KOs. I remember Group 7 had them, and they were just sitting there.
Mm.
So
This one looks a little pre-vintage too, but not as bad as
Not
the
as
other ones.
bad, yeah.
what do you guys think of the KO?
I don't
I've
know.
always
It's,
liked
it's
them.
interesting.
Like,
Very-
obviously they were very sought after this drop, but I feel like when these came out 2012, couldn't care less. Like I
No.
remember seeing these everywhere and they were cheap.
Man, everywhere
under
everywhere
retail.
I went,
Even
Yeah,
now, I
getting
don't
it
think
away from these.
they are like super hype. Even
Mhm.
now, like you could probably still get them for a decent price.
everywhere I went,
saw
they
somebody
never had
post
a
a pair
size
for like
10.
$300, but
No.
yeah.
$79.99.
I think the KO obviously gets roped up with all the Jordan 1 hype.
Yeah.
When the hype is down, nobody cares. When the hype is through the roof like it is now, everybody
Yeah.
and their dog wants them.
Yeah. And I mean, I can see people, paying $300 for these rather than paying whatever the hell
Yeah,
Jordan ones are going for at the moment for Chicago ones.
Chicago's. But
So I can see that. But
would you wear these if you got a pair?
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
Hell
I think
yeah.
I'd throw these in
These-
the like
yeah,
if this was a
people- if-
retail pickup, I'm not going out of my way to try and track these down. But if I would have
No.
won a raffle for these, I would have.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Man,
The
beat up
canvas is
KOs
nice.
look so nice when they're beat. Like I
Yeah, you
love
beat
when
up
KOs get
canvas
beat
is
up.
always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I entered some raffles
especially on
for
the
these.
white when it's not white anymore and it's just like dirty.
A little
To me,
bit
it looks
dirty,
dope.
yeah.
Yeah, and if you get glue stains on there on that white, that's money, man.
Perfect.
But everywhere I went, when I wanted a pair of KOs, they never had a size 10. 10.5 was
Too
too
bad.
big, and 9.5 was a little too tight on my left foot.
Well, I could see some more KOs coming out after this one. So
I think they've already rumored like a royal colorway or like a flip royal. It's going to be like a blue.
Instead of the red.
interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
In other Jordan news this week, we talked about this a few times, I think, in the past, but the Jordan 5 Low Wings is coming out on Saturday. Black and gold, 2021 on the heels, grad hat tassel on the tongue.
I love
on the
that
laces.
stamp on the insole.
Yeah, gold. What is that, like on your diploma?
Yeah.
Say, yeah, it
Gold
looks
stamp
like
for
a
your
little-
diploma.
Can you imagine if you get a certificate with it, like a diploma?
Diploma
That
of
would sick.
authenticity.
graduated the Air Jordan drip school.
Yeah. I have a feeling these aren't super sought after.
No,
I mean, they'll
don't
sell
think so.
out. They'll sell out, but they're not like crazy. But it does feel like they're
Yeah.
kind of limited.
I
don't
feel
know.
like almost everything is limited now, especially with everyone just buying Jordans.
Yeah.
I don't know about these. I feel like all of these ones that sort of fly under the radar a couple years later, they end up being like people want them. And I don't
Mhm.
Yeah.
understand why. So I feel like this is sort of the same thing where they'll probably, sit how long that means in today's world. But then a couple years from now or something, if you're like, oh, you know what, maybe I'll pick these up, and they should be like $60. It'll probably be like $400.
Yeah,
Yo, just
right.
like
Some
when
very accurate analysis.
Yeah,
after the Last Dance and every Jordan that came out just skyrocketed.
yeah. Yeah,
exactly.
like the Jordan 1 wings, I remember those, and I was like, yeah, these are like kind of cool, but they're not like the greatest. So I'll pick them up in a couple years. Nope,
$800
not
later.
happening
Yeah.
anymore.
Same with those the 5 high.
Yeah.
It was like people were asking like retail for a long time.
Oh yeah, I was like, who's?
And I
gonna
was
wear
like,
these
no,
in 3
below
years?
retail.
Yeah.
And then not anymore. You're done.
Nope.
Yep.
Exactly.
And then the other Jordan release this weekend is another Jordan 1, the Shadow 2.0. They're calling this.
Hey,
I
think these got
again,
delayed for us.
Yeah, it's kind of a rolling release again,
Yeah.
but they're supposed to be coming out on Saturday. But I think in Foot Locker for sure they got the kids ones, I think,
Yeah.
but the men's are delayed. So you can't even enter on the app yet.
Nope.
And yeah, so a bunch of places are getting them, but a bunch of places are going to be rolling them out probably next week after too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's fine.
I feel like this is lazy.
It's fine.
Oh, look, a shadow right there. That's a shadow right there.
Yeah, it looks like a shadow. If you cut this off,
Yeah, cut that eyelet.
yeah, and then you're in shadow
2.0,
territory.
Shadow 2.0.
Yeah, what's
I
the
don't
actual
hate
colorway
these,
on
but
this?
I don't. Not excited about these for
It's
sure.
not even
They're not
light
even
smoke
shadow.
gray. Yeah, it's not even shadow.
Like, come on, why?
It's
I don't know.
not shadow on shadows either. It's medium gray on the last release.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
I'm just mad about these because I have a pair of Nike Dunks, the snakeskin ones that look exactly like
exactly
these.
like these.
And I'm just like, man, you could have just done something cool. Like you could have made like a patent leather like they did for the shattered backboards or something. But
I guess the gray it says is it's in a buck. Well, that's all right. I guess they sort of changed it around a little bit.
A little nubuck, yeah.
Yeah.
well, like don't call it a shadow. Like, just call them the smokes or something.
Call it something else. Make something up.
Yeah.
Come on, Nike. You're good at storytelling. Make it up. Make up something.
Make it up.
They're over here going, got him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to share the picture for this topic, but we found out last week that Paul Van Doren, the co-founder of Vans, had passed away at 90 years old. He started the company in the 60s.
66, they opened their first store.
It got pretty popular because Sean Penn wore some Vans in Fast Times at Ridgemont High as Spicoli, famously as Spicoli, ordering pizza to his classroom. I love that scene. So Albert, tell us about Vans and why you love them so much.
Vans are a skate shoe. Why do I love them? I don't know. Slip them on.
That's it.
Is that
That's
specifically the slip-on, or
Yeah, what are you?
Yeah.
Well, my
That's
very
the worst
first pair-
endorsement I've ever heard. You're supposed to like sell it. You're selling your love.
You're the
for
Vans
Vans.
guy from our podcast.
Yeah, you got to sell your love for for Vans.
Oh,
but they're easy to put on. So.
They're easy to put
they're
on.
easy to put
Slip
on,
on.
man. You don't need no flyees. You just slip them on. You don't even need a shoehorn.
Yikes.
Okay,
Yikes.
is that it? That's all we're doing?
Sorry, Paul. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
man.
sorry, Paul. Rest in peace. Albert did
Rest
not do your legacy justice at all.
No.
Next topic I had up is the
Wow,
next.
guys.
It's your.
I feel like I gotta save
fault
this or something.
there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Your
Vans
fault
was
there.
famous. They kind of pioneered the whole cup sole design on a shoe.
Sure.
They
you
gave
go.
you great
Sure.
board feel and still like comfort. They were flexible. They were light, so skaters liked them. It was kind of that surfer style, like you said, easy on, easy out. They came in with a lot of like iconic designs, right? The Era, and then later on, like the half cab and things like that. They had a lot of iconic designs. The skate high. So yeah, it was
Paul Walker
But the-
wore them.
the cup sole was the big one.
Lots of people wore the Vans.
Nice. Yeah, they always have. They still have some good collabs always every now and then.
Better than
They do-
Adidas.
Yep, they do a good job with
And
them.
that's not saying much, but
No.
Yeah. All right, on to the next topic here. Has been leaked the latest Skepta Nike collaboration, and in true London, UK fashion, it is a soccer cleat or a football cleat. This one was leaked by Mason Greenwood, who is a player for Manchester United, and he posted some pictures of this Skepta Phantom cleat. I mean, the colorway isn't super crazy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the colors, but I'm not surprised. You know, these London guys love their football, so they're always going in for that. I can see that.
That
It's
seems
a
to
clean
fit.
color.
Yeah, it fits like the storytelling for Skepta and
Exactly.
everything like that. Like that
Yeah.
ties in well. I know nothing about football or football boots, but
Yeah. Me
not the
neither.
target audience for these, obviously. But
Are those gold cleats? Is that what it is? Are they
it
gold?
looks like the
Yeah,
outsole's
they
gold
do.
and the swoosh is
Gold
gold.
and some
I think it's
speckled-
silver.
Is it silver?
Yeah, I don't think it's gold.
Yeah, it looks gold on the screen
Yeah,
here.
it looks
Yeah.
Oh, it
gold.
looks silver
like-
on my screen.
Oh, weird.
Maybe it's reflecting like the table it's on looks kind of yellow, but
Oh,
Oh,
true.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's silver. The swoosh
What about
looks
the
silver.
swoosh? Okay, it's silver.
Swoosh looks
Okay.
silver to me.
interesting.
Interesting. I think it'd look
yeah.
better gold.
Yeah, it might look better.
Oh,
gold.
like it a lot better
Let us
when
know
it
in
was
the
gold.
comments. Let us know in the comments. Is it,
I haven't played soccer in a little while, but I always am interested in the latest cleats. If I get back into it, maybe I'll try to scoop a pair of these.
Carter started soccer, and then the lockdown happened. So
You're gonna grab a pair of those.
Yeah, get him some of those.
You get them some Skeptas.
Get him some Skepta boots.
Get some cleated Vans for them instead.
SK
That's
Phantom boots.
Just slip them on.
Just the Just some Vans cleats.
Vans cleats.
you see Vans cleats, you'll know why now.
So another story that came out this week was pretty dope. PE from Jordan Brand. I think everybody, at least on this chat, knows what we're talking about already. It was Blake Griffin, who is a Jordan Brand athlete. Didn't he? He used to have his own shoe, didn't he? Wasn't it Superfly?
He was like the
He
did have something,
yeah.
Superfly
Yeah.
for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, I totally forgot Superfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now he's not. He gave up on that dream, and now he just wears 35s, and he gets his own PE, and they're calling it the McLovin or the McGriffin.
Yeah, his
PE.
name says McGriffin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So-
love how his photo is off center.
Yeah.
Like, that's my favorite part
It's
on
just
it.
randomly put on there.
Yeah, so
That's his
it's
actual high school photo too. They put on
That's
there.
Is it?
hilarious.
Oh, really?
pretty
Yes.
pretty dope.
Yeah. these are
So-
pretty sweet.
He I'll go to this other picture or this video. Shout out to Kelsey Amy. She is a PE designer for Jordan Brand, so she showed these off. So yeah, it's
Chicka,
white.
chicka, yeah.
It's white and blue, some rainbow accents, and then on the tongue of only the left shoe. She said, I don't really know why, but she said due to the licensing, they could only do the left shoe.
Weird.
That's what
Damn,
she
they couldn't
said.
they couldn't get the rights.
I don't know. That's a good dad joke.
Oh, man.
But so on the tongue is the license plate, or is the driver's license.
gonna become an Irish R&B singer?
Yeah, McLovin.
When they put Chicka Chicka on the toe, I don't know. Watch when she turns it again, you can see it just below
Yeah.
the laces.
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
Chica. I think they both say. I think it says Chica on the
Yeah.
left and Chica on the right.
Chicka E, Chicka D.
So yeah, famously McLovin
Oh,
from
man, these are sweet.
Superbad, or
You
was
see,
it Pineapple Express?
That's crazy that they had like licensing and they could only put on the
Shout out
left
to Jermaine.
shoe.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is interesting.
Not
I
sure.
wonder why.
Christopher Mintz-Plasse shared these on his story and also DM'd her and was like, "How do I get a pair of these?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you don't need the rights to do this. Like you didn't
Yeah.
use his picture.
What's he doing?
No,
All you did
exactly.
was
Completely
maybe you
different.
needed the
Facing that way?
rights. Maybe it was the rights for the Hawaiian driver's license.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But what if
but
I-
then,
what if,
like,
like,
why on
Eli
the
cut-
left and not on the right?
Who
But, like, what
knows?
if Eli just
Hawaiian license
customized a
plates
pair of
can
shoes
only
like
be
that?
on the left shoe. What is happening?
They said
Yeah,
if they want to hit me with a cease and desist, it's getting framed and going up on the wall. So,
Yeah.
No, those are awesome. I love that. And he's done some cool. They did like an office themed Jordan 35 for him, and they had like the prison mic, but it was prison Blake Griffin, where he's got that like purple bandana on.
Yeah,
And
I
it was,
saw
like,
that
office themed.
Yeah,
They've done some cool PEs for him in the last couple of years. They're having fun with that. I really like
Blake
that.
Griffin
He's a funny
Griffin's
dude,
a smart guy. He didn't want to be the next Chris Paul or Melo with like
Yeah.
Or Zion.
what the hell?
with the super flies.
Yeah, whatever happened to his signature series.
Yeah, who knows?
Super
And before we get into our big topic of the week, which is going to be the Air Jordan 10, as you can maybe tell from what I got sitting up here, they just released some sample pictures for the next Jordan 4 Union release. We saw the pictures. Let me share this up for everyone. But we saw the pictures of this one the other week. What was it? Taupe? I think they were calling it taupe.
Yeah.
So it's like a baby blue with some green hits and like a canvas gray.
Mm-hmm.
And we hadn't seen pictures of the other one. And they popped up earlier this week, the Desert Moss colorway. We need Jermaine here. What was he calling it? Peanut butter and grape jelly.
Grape.
Yeah, something like that. Peanut butter grape jelly.
So the last photos that we've seen,
broccoli and grape.
the last photos that we've seen of this color, was that just a mock-up?
The last was the mock-up. Yeah, it was.
Hey,
it was just
the
a
guy got
mock-up.
it pretty spot on then.
They did.
Like-
I was doubting. I remember I was saying I don't know about the mock-up for sure, but that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
pretty spot on with that. I think the back part might be different with the color because it looks like it's a lighter like purple.
Got like a pink
Mhm.
instead of a purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
Looks
Well, like-
violet.
He's like 95%.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that. I love that air unit where it has like the blue
The
on the
teal.
inside.
yeah, and a couple laces. Same box
Not
as the
bad,
other.
man, not bad.
As the other Union. I know the other Union is slated for like later this month. It's supposed to be like a late May release, but this one they're saying maybe June. So I'm expecting those will probably get pushed too. They'll probably both come at the same
probably.
time,
Yeah.
just like the other ones.
I think, in my opinion, I think these two, I like these ones better than the last one.
Then the
I don't know,
guava and the off noir.
I still really
Yeah.
like that pink guava one. Still really like that one.
The guava
Actually,
nice.
maybe the guava. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
the
sure. The
guava's
guava
really
is still
nice,
up
man.
there.
Guava and this desert moss are they're battling it out pretty hard.
But the black ones, they're
gotta go with
nice.
the
But
The
that
black ones
taupe,
are nice. They're a clean colorway. But,
I love that taupe though. That taupe
yeah.
is different.
I like that they use all these like weird random colors that
Mhm.
you don't see on any other Jordans. Like
Yeah.
that pink guava is the first time I've seen a Jordan look like that, which was dope.
Yeah.
Same with this one. I mean, this one's a little bit sort of reminiscent of like you could have called this the Laker fours, and I would see that too. But
Oh,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna see that.
Or just a grape, or just like
Yeah.
a vintage grape.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Hit.
yeah, so this one's is not as crazy to me
Mhm.
versus those guavas for sure.
Speaking of other ones, there was also somebody who showed some pictures of some other sample Union
Oh.
4s. So we can go through these a little bit. We've got like
Oh, crazy.
a dark olive toe and sort of gray and olive upper.
Denim or something, or
I think it's like a
still,
thick
yeah.
canvas.
still canvas.
And then like a Laney heel,
yeah.
like royal blue and maize.
Yeah.
So we got
Yeah.
that one. Then we
Oh,
got
that's not
like
bad.
an infrared and blue with like a beige upper.
Almost like the Knicks colorways.
Yeah, and some clear triangle tabs on these too.
I kind of like that pull tab on the tongue.
Yeah, these are different, right? Like
Yeah.
they just have a
Yeah.
shortened tongue versus the stitched
Instead
down
of the
tongue.
rolled tongue.
Yeah.
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 Then we've got this black with
Oh.
like a super shiny midsole,
Don't like
Um,
that.
but it's like
that looks like
Yeah,
a
I'm not
bootleg.
fan of that one.
it does kind of look like a bootleg.
Yeah.
That looked like
Going
it
on
came
with
out of
the
the
tongue on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're samples.
Undone.
Looks like a dish sponge that they just stuffed in there.
That's why they're samples.
Is that SpongeBob?
So it looks like
It does look like a
SpongeBob.
I like this. And look at how big, Jermaine was mentioning this. Look how big that air bubble is on these.
Yeah.
Way bigger than what you normally see on a 4 these days. There's a lot of samples here. Then you got this
back
one.
Look cool of those.
Yeah.
Like,
so
it looks sick.
Then we got another black one that's very similar, but with a white midsole. And it's got the right tongue this time, rolled down.
Oh, it's not bad. The back.
This one's not bad. I like this one.
Yeah. And then the last one is kind of a cream with some navy hits and a really yellowed sole and these mint green little triangle eyelets.
It's like green glow.
Yeah, almost like a green glow.
Those ones aren't that bad either. I'm not a huge navy blue guy, but out of all the samples here, I like those ones are the nicest, I think.
These are the best.
They're all pretty clean, I think.
Yeah, they're
except for that shiny
good.
black one. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, that black one was a little off.
This
one's
one.
a little off. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
I'm not really feeling any of these, to be honest with you.
No, hey.
No, none of those do it for me. I haven't been a big fan of any of the Union 4s yet. So
Fair enough.
yeah, they're just not doing it for me. But
Fair enough.
there's things to appreciate for all of them, but yeah, overall.
I could see Eli rocking these ones though. You're not rocking the
If they
Desert
fell
Boss?
in my lap, I probably wouldn't say that,
Yo, you put some golf cleats on there?
I've always
No,
wondered
forget
why they
about it.
like that sort of like that triangle tab thing filled in rather than keeping it a hole
yeah.
at the top. Yeah, that lace lock there. Yeah, so you see like the two bridges coming off all the way down into the midsole. They sort of, they cover that in. Whereas regular 4s, there's a hole right there.
Mhm.
So I
they
always
fill
wondered
that
why
in.
they wanted to do that. But it's
I
interesting.
liked the mock-up better than I like. And again, it's these photos. They're just kind of quick snaps, it looks like, of these. So
Yeah.
maybe better pictures. But I definitely like the mock-up better than I like what I'm seeing of this one so far.
Well, we'll see. Wait till May or June. Maybe some of us will come away. Be lucky enough to come away with some pairs.
Eli's the only one that gets a pair.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be another Emma Manier situation where you guys all get them, and I'm gonna be sitting there going, "Shit."
You just got to try, man.
Yeah,
Told you, bro,
does-
you got to go for everything.
you got to go for everything. These, unless it's a trophy room collab, most of these
Yeah.
Thor collabs do
they're
really
doing a good job of.
They do a good job on the drops, getting them into hands of people that actually want the shoes, into sneakerheads' hands, and not just getting eaten up by bots.
Right.
So yeah, get your internet set up for that day. Get ready to rock. So the topic of the week, Jordan 10.
Hey,
We ready for it?
10.
I don't know if we sort of talked about this a couple weeks ago. Do you all remember your first Jordan 10?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, mine were OVOs, and those are the only 10s I have.
The white.
My,
white ones,
I
right?
can't remember which ones I got first, but I have both of them. So, yeah, I think it was the white ones first.
Flex.
Subtle flex.
I have no 10s.
Call me
I
Drake.
never owned a pair of 10s.
Well, after today, you're gonna be
Oh,
doing some late night
100%.
goat
I was,
sleeps.
adding to the wish list there
we
on
were talking
eBay
about
again.
the potential golf cleats, and there's some Jordan 10 cleats out right now that are they're not
Not
bad.
bad.
And I'm
Albert,
sure after
what about
this
you?
episode, I'm gonna be.
mine were the Chicago 10s. They were like my first and only pair, but I doubled up on them. But they were the ones from 2011, 12. They
Mhm.
were in the old black and gray box.
Okay,
Is it?
we'll
Yeah, I
get
don't remember
to
what year.
that one. I
Yeah.
can't remember which year exactly.
But I know in my dad's collection, he has a good handful of 10s.
Mine was the
They never grew on me.
ice blue 10 was my first one. That quick strike
Yeah.
one from like 05, I think.
I've been really wanting the linens. That's the
The lilies
That's
are
the
nice. I
10
like those.
that I want. Every pair that I've seen online has just been kind of beat to shit.
Always, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Or they're falling apart. Or Nick
Yeah.
Young wore them in a game and the whole sole came off.
Yeah.
There's that era. It was like that. I remember the linens, just the all black ones. that came out back in 2000, what, 7, 8?
Yeah, that era. That was like sort of the LS era.
Yeah,
It's like
because my older
05,
cousins
06.
all worked at Champs at the time, and they all had them. And that's all I saw. I was like, oh shit.
I
Well,
feel
should
like
we?
I've never seen people wearing 10s in Calgary.
You very rarely see it. That's
Yeah.
true. Should we jump into it though?
Let's do
We
it.
ready?
Yeah,
Let's
let's
see
do
what
it.
there is.
Okay, let me share this off. So the year is 1994. Michael Jordan is still retired, playing baseball, and they make this shoe as if it was sort of a like in memory of Michael Jordan's career. The sole
That's
has
a horrible
all.
job.
Well, the sole has
That's a
all of his
horrible job.
accomplishments, all of his championships and gold medals, and all the things he's done. And then
Wasn't this the recall pair right here?
I
In
don't
this
know if
photo?
they got recalled, but this is the one with the toe cap.
Yeah, I thought they all got
Yeah.
recalled because MJ didn't like that toe cap or something like that.
Yeah, they never brought back the toe cap, and I don't want to say never because they're probably going to do it sometime, do like a
Oh, yeah.
special edition toe cap. But
Yeah, I've
So the
seen
first-
customizers
yeah,
that add the toe cap now.
so the
Wow.
first
Does it look better
colorway,
with the toe cap? Is the question.
no,
It does not.
I'm going to say no.
I've never seen one in person, and like the
Yeah.
picture is not the greatest.
I'm gonna say no. So this is the steel gray, the first iteration of the steels in '94, with the toe cap. So all white with like a zebra, black and gray
Mm.
up the top of the tongue and on the sole. It's a clean shoe. And then in memory of, I guess, all the teams he squashed, they do the city colors, right?
Oh, the best city pack.
We'll get through the city pack. We've got powder blue. I would imagine in memory to his UNC days.
Yeah.
So kind of a baby blue hits similar to the steel, and then a shadow, which is an all suede upper,
Like
basically all different shades of black on this. Still in the OG era, we got the Chicago, first iteration of the Chicago, white with black, Chicago Bulls, black and red.
Wasn't this the same colorway too that Scottie Pippen wore? And he did the whole
that video where he had
Yeah,
the
he did
soul
this
funny
Yeah,
there.
he did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one did get
I forgot
worn
about that.
on the court for the Bulls as well.
Yep.
Then we get into the city pack. So we got the New York pair.
Oh, so nice.
So all white with black and hints of royal blue. And on the sole is an orange Jumpman, which we don't have pictures of, obviously. Then the Orlando, which is very
always got
Just
similar.
like the New York.
I always got
very
confused
similar.
with both of these
Yeah.
ones.
It's when you
I
see
don't
the
know
sole.
who did this.
It's when you see
Yeah.
the sole, right? Then we got the Seattle Supersonics,
The best
this
colorway.
which is one of the
Best
best
colorway of all
ones.
time.
Yeah, I think
So you've got the Kelly Green hits and then a gold Jumpman on the bottom. And
Ooh,
last
second
but
best
not least,
colorway.
Ooh.
the Sacramento Kings. So this one totally different, all black, all leather with purple accents, or dark Concord as the Jumpman brand likes to use a lot of. So dope pack. Most of these have been retro now.
Yeah.
But except for the Sacramento ones are the holdouts here.
Oh, they did the Seattle ones? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
they
recently.
did the
Just a couple of years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
So the-
I gotta
the
go
Another pair
look that
was
up now.
The
everywhere.
Sacramento are the holdouts, so I'm sure we'll be seeing those in the near future. Then they sit for 10 years, as it seems to be tradition, and they come back with a retro of the steel gray. So we get the steels coming back, no toe cap, obviously, a bit of a sleeker silhouette, but very true to the color of the originals.
Shape
I
does
think
look
that-
a little bit different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think the 2005 ones too had a typo on the bottom.
On the
I think
sole.
it was this. Yeah, I think it was this era. There's like a misprint or a typo. I don't remember which colorway, but I know it was around this era.
Hmm.
But correct me if
I
I'm
don't
wrong.
remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We'll find out later. Still the same year. This is when I was working at Foot Locker, and we get the ice blue Jordan 10s, and they were one of the first quick strikes that I remember getting when I was working there. And it was a legit quick strike, like came in, nobody knew about it until like a month before. Shoe comes in, it comes out next week, and only 12 pairs, no discount. The original no discount. So this was my first pair.
SPC though, or no
SPC? Nothing.
No SPC,
Nothing. So the ice blue, all white with obsidian, sort of up the laces and on the collar and on the sole, and then ice blue stripes. And there's a little bit of red, I think, on the sole and maybe on the tongue on this one.
Yeah, on the sole for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love these. I beat them into the ground, and then I don't remember where they went. They go where they go after they get beaten into the ground. So the same year we get the linens, as Albert was talking about. So like a beige linen hits with an all white, super, super marshmallowy white everywhere. What do you like so much about these ones? And a university blue, so baby blue Jumpman on the sole.
I've always liked this kind of light brown color, just like the khaki color. It's always been one of my colors that I've liked growing up.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of like, it's a little bit almost like gold.
Mm-hmm. It's not officially like a lifestyle pair, but this is definitely the lifestyle era, and it feels like this could have been a lifestyle pair.
Man, all my older cousins, when they would rock these, they'd just be with sweats. And it's like loungewear now when I think about
yeah.
it. But it's just, I was like, man, you guys look so cool.
Also in 2005, same day as the linens. I didn't remember that. The all black Jordan 10s with a white Jumpman on the sole. Pretty clean pair, but pretty basic. I think these got slept on pretty hard.
Oh man, this was like, I remember my friends that were working in the kitchens. This was the shoe that they'd wear in the kitchen.
Yeah, you can crush any 10. 10s are like tanks.
10s are the shoe that everyone just kind of just beats the shit out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go to a store and, man, I want a Jordan today. Guess I'm gonna have to get these.
Get the 10s on.
Yeah.
We don't usually do women's, but there was a women's pair back then. The ice green came out in 2005, all white with just these little, very like minty green accents, very small accents.
I'm starting to think 2005 was the year when I saw 10s, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, lots of 10s. Lots of 10s in 05. Still in 05, we got the white and varsity red pair. Not to be confused with the Chicago's, but still a beautiful red and white Jordan with the steel hits instead of a black.
I did a repaint job on a pair of these, probably 2013.
Mm-hmm.
The only 10 I've ever really held in hand.
Oh yeah.
It's a cool
Did
color.
you put them on?
No, I like those. I mean, yeah.
Had to.
They were my size, obviously.
Then another women's color, the violet. So a white with gray and graphite and violet stripes. The 10 is just so easy to color block with those like zebra stripes up the side and on the sole.
Yeah. I feel like they never do a good job.
Really? I was just gonna say this shoe, you can't fuck this shoe up.
Yeah, you can't fuck it up.
I don't know, man.
Just wait.
What?
I don't
A couple years down the road here, there's some bad
We'll
10.
we'll get to some good 10s.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan.
Then
Our Cured is challenging you.
Yeah. Then we sit for a little bit. Then 2008 comes around, the Countdown Pack Collection pack comes out, and we get the first retro of the Shadows, slightly different, a bit more black than like grayish, and the 23 on the side panel there.
I remember these. After everyone was done beating up the other black pair, this pair was the next pair would be.
Yeah.
Would get fucked.
And this was the first pack. This was the January pack.
Yeah.
And it came with the 13s, the black toe 13s. And the 13s I still wore, but these I like would crush. This is like Har said, this is like going to the store in the middle of winter, throw on my CDP 10s and just
man, they just look like
stroll.
Snowshoes. Like
this is like the
snowshoes.
Uggs of Jordans. You see people crushing them, and they start like bending in. Like
you get, especially on this pair, the CDP, you get like the creases only on the sides.
Yeah,
because you can't crease across the tongue or across like the middle of the foot, so you get it on the sides. And because it was like that suede, it would get really glossy right where it creased, so it just had these like glossy spots.
Rubs together from that.
Tiger stripe 10s.
Yeah.
I like that 23 on the heel though. Like that edition, that font's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it is cool, and they do it a few more times.
I guess on the ankle, not the heel.
And then 4 years later, we get to the 2012. I think that's what Albert was saying.
Yeah.
The white varsity red Chicago.
I think I bought 3 pairs this day when these came out.
Damn.
But one of them I sold to a friend because he missed out, and I gave it to him for retail. And then I had 2 of these. I wore one, sold the one that I've worn, and then this pair has just been sitting on ice since.
You got an iced pair still?
Yeah.
Man, you got to get your stuff out of the boxes.
$100 right
Yeah. Eli will put him on his feet right away.
I actually was going to put these up for sale.
Eli, there you go. Homie deal. Homie deal. Also in 2012, we get a new colorway, and we get the Old Royal. And this comes in a TXT, which I think is kind of like a plus, had some different textures on it. So it had like a bit of a mesh on the upper, and then it had some patent leather on the side there on that like kind of wave, the wave of the upper on the side. And then Old Royal and stealth gray striping on this one.
Can you scroll up at the Chicago's? The Chicago's were different on the inside, weren't they? On the collar? Was it always checkered? I can't remember from the original one.
From the original one.
I think the original one was just solid. Yeah,
it was just solid. So this one had that checkered look.
Yeah.
And a lot of them in this era had that checkered.
Because I think that's what made it TXT too, was like that whole different look on the.
But these Chicago's weren't only this was the. Yeah, I think this is the only TXT. Is that?
I think that's why they considered it, because they changed the inside, and then they added that mesh on there.
Mm-hmm. And the patent leather.
I don't remember these selling very well when we dropped them when I worked at Champs.
Yeah, they were not super. I mean, most 10s don't really sell well.
The Chicago's, I think, were the only ones that really sold.
Even them, they were so GR that it was like so many pairs. Everywhere had them. Yeah. Everyone and their dog could get them. Then we get a stealth pair, all black suede with some stealth gray and white on the outsole. So
when you're done beating up the countdown pack, you get this.
Yeah. Every 4 years. Every 4 years you get a fresh black one. Then the steels come back out in 2013.
I heard a lot of people got mad at these just because of the inside. Like the checkered.
Like, the checkered change.
You're not OGs.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Still nice. Still a nice, clean color.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with the steels.
Then in November 2013, we get the Dorenbecker, one of my favorites. I obviously have it here. And this is my first Dorenbecker that I got, were these 10s. And I've never looked back.
From Brandon Gill?
From Brandon Gill.
Shout out Brandon Gill.
These are a super clean with that DP on the side for Daniel Pena. It's all like 3M upper. Mm-hmm. And the laces have 3M stripes on them. And this is the first Jordan 10 with a clear sole, which I definitely, anything with a clear sole gets me.
These are pretty cool.
So I definitely love this one.
I feel like when other people do Jordan 10s, it's way better than any of the Jordan brand Jordan 10s. I think that's what it's come to.
So the Dorenbecker one is better. The
Dorenbecker one's like this one's color blocked nicely. I like it. I like this one. Whereas the other ones, it's just so simple, so
this
plain.
One doesn't do the stripes.
Maybe that's why.
You're hating on the stripes. Har doesn't like the stripes.
I don't know. Keep going. We'll see.
All right,
Shout
the
out-
next
shout
one,
out to
you gotta
Bradley
like this one. The next one is the Charlotte Bobcats colorway. So you got a wolf gray upper with some dark powder blue up the heel and on the midsole, and then atomic orange hits. And again, clear. It's like a semi-clear sole. The atomic orange kind of covers, not like the Dornbecker, but
I actually like these ones when these came out.
got a pair from Normal.
There you
They
go,
just
Harley.
sat.
You got more than simple right here.
Alright. The only reason I think I like these is because of the orange part. If they take that out, then it's a trash shoe again.
That's what it is. It's the orange.
I was
just-
They did
it's
it.
just
You
the
take
atomic
one
orange.
color
They
out
did
of
it.
any shoe, it's gonna be
Yeah.
bad.
What are you talking about? So this is dope. I got these from
This one's
Normal,
alright.
and I wore them a lot. They just sat. They sat, and I think like went to 25% off.
Yeah.
Then we had a cool gray with infrared hits. So kind of like that shadow upper, a little bit lighter, and then some red on the outsole. Kind
That's
of.
not a nice shoe.
Yeah, this one's,
What
this
year
one's a
did-
little
what year
bit.
did
I
they come out?
disagree. I think that's a not
2014.
bad. Like I don't hate that one.
You sure it says 2021?
That's a typo.
Says
Um,
201
201.
BC.
20.
BC. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Then we get the first retro of the powder blues. Never retro before. This was kind of a big deal. And it kind of like fluttered too. Like it was a big deal. Everyone was like wanting these to retro, and then they did. And people didn't really buy them that crazily. I didn't either. I was kind of like,
I feel like it was just
eh.
the older guys. The older guys were
Yeah.
waiting for these to come out, and
Yeah.
after they came out,
Yeah.
it was like way past due,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
like it's like
so long.
Yeah. Me and Eli were not. waiting
Many
for these.
years. Waiting 20 years for these.
You guys should have waited another 60.
Then we get one of the best colorways, that Venom green. All black with, I mean, it clear sole kind of saves it, but then like a Venom green, like a fluorescent green yellow. These are terrible. Nobody bought these. I
I
don't think a
did.
single person. Albert bought these? Did you actually?
I did.
No way.
There's,
Nobody
baby,
bought
got
them.
2 on ice. Let's
Nobody
go.
bought these
bro.
shoes. What are you talking about?
I bought these and I gave them to my dad. So
Nobody bought these
And
shoes.
he
You're
gave it
lying.
back, or
Did your dad disown you at that
Yeah.
point?
I don't even know if he wore them. I don't think I wore them.
These were just, nobody.
Yo,
was buying
Eli, you
these.
want a Jordan 10?
maybe for a soul swap.
Yeah, that clear sole. I could see that clear sole doing
So
some nice
after you're
things.
done beating up the other pair of black ones, then you can get
Yeah.
these ones.
Then you get this trash one. Then we get into some a little bit more colorful ones. Bulls over Broadway.
All right, Har.
So all red with like a
Not
cement
for
speckled
me.
sole. Not for you.
Better. I feel like this is what the Chicago pair should have looked like.
Disagree.
I
Big
don't like- I don't
No,
like
disagree.
it.
Chicago is perfect the way it is.
Chicago is good
Yeah.
the way it was. This is
Yeah.
Yo, I had this pair and I traded Lex to get another pair of Oreo 4s for this.
I think
Now
Good
and
trade,
I
good
actually
trade.
regret it. I regretted
feast
that.
them.
these were pretty expensive, if I remember. 'cause
Yeah,
these,
they were
So, yeah.
245.
This was part of the remastered series. This was the 25th or 30th anniversary.
Yeah, they had that logo in there, I think, with that 30 or something like that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The black and gold box.
Yeah, they did a bunch of remastered stuff that year. And I think the price was really high on these. And then same with these Lady Liberty ones. With that like mint accents and like a dusty pewter almost.
Yeah.
think
I
these
bought
ones
these.
sat.
I like these ones.
Yeah.
These ones were pretty clean color, but they sat, like Har said. Yeah, price was high.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah,
was
because
the
I
biggest
think
problem.
after discount they came out to be like $200, and
Yeah.
it was just like holy shit.
Still a lot. Still in 2015, we hit the double nickel. So this time they do the Chicago's right with the same collar, the all solid collar, no more speckled collar, but then they throw 45 on the side.
You don't get the actual OG.
Wasn't it
The
55?
black is different, isn't it?
No, it's 45.
because he wore 45.
Yeah.
Um,
But where
when
does
he
the
came back
double
in this-
nickel come in then?
Yeah, it's because he scored 55 points.
Wearing 45?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
work,
Don't
Jordan,
quote
right?
me, but I think I'm pretty sure that's the history.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna carry the 2. Bang.
Then we move on to Har's first pairs.
Yes.
The
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The only reason I got these were because they were Drake shoes.
they were-
I'm gonna keep it real.
They were
Why
hype.
would you where would you buy, man?
Yeah, that was the only reason. I didn't know they were gonna come out with the 12s after this. Otherwise, I would not have bought these.
But you
These
still
ones
wear
have
them,
the
so.
like the gold OVO under the sole, right?
That's right. Yeah. So it's
Yeah, that's pretty
speckled, speckled.
Skepple.
Skeppled, skeppled undersole there, but they've got like the gold speckles all around. Different
That's
materials.
It's Stingray, right?
Stingray.
Yeah, and
yeah.
stingray leather on the sides.
Yeah.
So there's the
both of them
white.
are?
I do have both of them. Yeah.
So there's the white one, and then there's a black one. Basically identical
Yeah.
materials and everything. The white one has that clear sole. The black one has more of like a opaque sole, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
not,
Yeah.
but
it's not quite
you
full.
said that the Jordan 10s are too simple, but you bought the black OVO one.
I told
but you could've just bought-
you. I just bought them because they're OVO.
Yeah.
To be honest, they are much better than the other black ones. Let's be real. They have the Stingray on there. They look cool.
Bro, they look just by looking at
They
this
have the
photo,
OVO. You're saying they have the
They
OVO
look
logo,
way
and they
cooler.
look nice. Yeah.
because you're gonna show me
That's
your
all it
logos
is.
while you're wearing
Yeah,
the shit.
exactly.
Kicking
I
people
like
in the
it.
face.
They look better. The materials are better.
Then we get into a fresh city pack because we know the 10s were all about the city pack when they initially came out. So we get a big global city pack. So we get the Paris ones that are like purple with a clear sole. You guys not digging these?
No.
I like
not
this
at
one
say-
a lot.
Does it say
No.
75 on there?
It's 75, the Paris. Like,
Oh,
like area code.
Area
right?
code.
yeah,
plus 75. or
These are
whatever.
interesting. I don't mind these ones.
yeah, I like this one a lot.
What? They're pretty
Um,
simple.
Guys,
It's got like
nah,
that
bro.
crackled
It's better
upper.
than the Chicago's. Come on.
But you don't go
Better than
there.
the Chicago's,
Don't go
the
there with that.
Orlando's, the New
Where's
York.
that
Someone
mute
mute
button
this
again?
guy.
Come on.
Yeah,
Better
no
than
way.
all of them.
You're crazy, man.
Oh boy.
Let's just put white and green on.
Then we got
Oh,
the
look, it's an OVO. But
then we got the NYC. Yeah. So this is what Albert. This is the next black
Oh
black
boy.
shoe that once you crushed the Venom greens, then you can wear this one.
Nah, OVO's still better.
This one's sad.
these ones
Hard.
sat for a long time.
Yeah. All these city packs, some of them were like really tough to find. Like they came out in weird places because there were so many of them. But this NYC one came out everywhere and just sat everywhere.
I'm pretty sure I seen a small, like a size 7 or something at the outlet one time.
Probably. Then we have the Chicago one. Different Chicago.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Different
Defend
Chicago.
it. Defend it.
I
Yes,
like this
I don't-
one.
That's what
I don't know
I like
about-
this one.
This one's
I
dope.
like this one. The blue makes sense because of the Chicago flag. It's
Yeah,
that
it's the
baby
Chicago
blue and
flag.
red. Like,
Oh shit!
like
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
It's the Chicago flag, and it also reminds me of that ice blue.
Art looks like he's about to
But-
explode.
and then CHI on the side is also the first 3 letters of the word Chicago.
Yeah, did you
They
know that?
tied
part?
that in nicely. And
All right.
You guys
All right.
need to be watching this. Don't be listening on the spot. You guys gotta look at. You just
Missing out.
gotta look at horror.
You're missing out.
Let's see the LA one. I bet you
then we
can't
got the
figure
LA
out what
one.
this one looks like.
This one's pretty plain. I'm not digging this one. So it's like an all navy obsidian kind of look with some very slight hints of like a bright blue and LA on the side.
Ocean fog.
Then Har's favorite, the Londons.
The London. Hey, you know what? I'll give it up to them. London does look like that. So
Smoky gray.
you got it right.
Smoky gray with LDN.
Well done.
I've always liked those Londons because they're just simple. They're simple. That's
Simple,
It
simple,
is.
yeah.
Then
Right.
Charlotte was the other one that was a lot of places. You could find this one.
Yeah, I remember this one around.
So Charlotte Hornets colors, obviously striped teal and purple, dark purple, Concord, as Jordan likes to call it. and Shanghai. These were one of the hardest ones to
Whoa.
find.
Saying,
I forgot about these
Nice.
ones.
Yeah, these ones were cool. All black. I like that sole. I like
That
that
sole
gradient sole.
Is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
And that's
I can mess
where
with that
the definitive guide ends. So this is where we take over and continue on with the Jordan 10 legacy. There was another one in the City Pack that didn't get mentioned here. It was the Rio pair.
I know why it didn't get mentioned.
Man, so much hate.
Need your Stingray.
These are clean.
Wait, are these
Man.
just not the LAs? But
Are you
no
dropping
blue
a
in the
hot
middle?
take right now? Or
No,
what?
the LAs
Soul?
were-
Gray upper.
Yeah, the LAs were navy. What are you talking about, man?
Damn, I feel like Cars is going on a hot take right
Yeah,
now.
he's hating on his Jordan 10.
Still hate.
This one's a nice colorway. I like this colorway.
I don't like the
Of
upper, but I like the
that
soles.
one's not my favorite, but
Yeah.
It's all right. Then we move on to 2018. This is where we get the Shadow released closer to true form, to the original Shadow. It's not as dark as the Countdown Pack one. And we get Nike Air back in the insole.
Yeah,
these were at outlets
Yeah.
I think so.
in like droves. And I went once and was kind of like, they're good, but they're still up there in price, like pass. And then went up again, they've gone down a little bit. I think they got to like 160, 170, and I passed. And looking at them now, it's not a bad pair. I like that colorway.
Yeah, but try looking them up now.
Oh,
Now there you go for it.
ridiculous. I did a quick StockX search before this episode. Everything's like $400 plus.
Yeah.
Like
Really, for
Har's
these?
favorite, the Chicago's,
How
like
much are the
$450.
Chicago's? Jesus.
Oh shit.
Because I mean, they're just great quality. The colorway makes sense. They're almost as much as the OVOs, and if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know.
Ugh,
I think we can blame The Last Dance for all that.
Dead serious. So they're actually almost as much as the OVOs.
that's
Um,
crazy. That's
Also
crazy.
in 2018, we get the Orlandos, the first retro of the Orlandos. So we're pushing like 20, almost 25 years after. People kind of
Man,
stopped caring. I think these
Yeah,
didn't
I
sell very
remember-
I don't
well.
I
even
remember I wanted the
these.
city pack
Yeah.
so bad when I worked at Champs.
I know.
And then when they finally came out, I was like, oh, they're nice. Like,
Yeah, you were like, pass.
yeah.
You came to your senses, did you?
You fucking idiot.
No. Oh, then we get one of the best Jordan 10s right here. Cement
No,
Jordan 10s.
That's the type of shit Har would be wearing to do kickflips.
I would be wearing
they're not,
this. Yeah.
They're not simple.
No,
and
exactly.
all smoke gray, but like a cement. It's not even like cement, like Jordan cement. It's just like actual asphalt
Actual
cement.
Yeah.
Fucking
Um,
tar.
These are
Jesus.
gross.
These are
gross.
nasty.
This is an easy pass.
Horrible.
Then we get the cool gray.
Yeah.
I thought this was dumb.
Also not so great, but sole is kind of cool.
That was cool.
Oh, honestly, that's my least favorite part is the sole. Like if you just made this like a whole gray shoe, I feel like I would like that. I wouldn't have bought it.
You'd want it all gray. You want a
I
solid
like all gray. I like all
Did
gray.
they come with like a bunch of laces?
I don't know.
Two,
I'd
I think.
imagine these came with like
Didn't
a
buy them.
bunch of laces.
Multicolored laces.
Didn't buy them. No thanks.
So you could have a little bit of color, not just the
Yeah,
grayscale.
That's a nah.
No thanks. Then still in 2018, we get the Westbrook.
This was stupid as fuck.
Was it class of 06?
Double.
I think they call it.
This is
Mr.
the first
Triple Double.
So 06, yeah.
this is the first mismate pair that I hated.
Wow, that's saying a lot. Albert
Jeez.
loves to mismate.
Why? Why hating these ones?
Not enough stingray.
But they aren't even really mismates, are they?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Does that count as a
not
mismate?
really.
Does that count as a mismate? It's just like
I don't think so.
it's flipped.
Symmetrical on both of them.
It's flipped, except for the soles. Oh, the sole is both. Yeah,
No, they're the same.
Just
I-
the
They're the
insoles.
same, yeah.
maybe that's why you don't like it because it's not actually a mismate.
Yeah.
It's just a normal shoe.
Just a normal shoe.
They just look like a Fila.
Yeah, this is
Now you
not a
can't.
great.
Now you can't unsee it, guys.
No.
You gotta
Not a
know it
great
looks like
colorway. Then we get the Tinkers. So based on the original Ultramarine Hirachi, remember they did a few of these, like the Neon 95 4s,
Oh yeah.
Chlorophyll
yeah.
threes.
and the chlorophyll 3s, and then they
Yeah.
did this one. So the
eights.
Hirachi 10.
Yeah, I'm
this
straight.
didn't translate well.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't see that and think Hirachi.
no.
Not even a
Now
little.
that I think about it, when I see the shoe, they're probably gonna drop a what the 10.
Oh yeah, eventually.
But not use this. You think you're gonna use this shoe?
No, but like,
It's like, hey, do you all
I just
remember
see-
the Tinker?
I
We're
just see
gonna put
that there's
what
a
the
powder
Tinker-
blue and
Yeah. Like I like all these colorways together, but it just doesn't work.
No.
Not a huge fan. Then we got the I'm back
oh my god, skip
in
this
reference
pair.
to him coming back
This
to
pair
basketball. All white soles, outsoles, and then black around the laces and the collar and the
The
tongue
cool thing about these was nothing.
was the heel tabs.
I didn't even like the heel tabs. Like I'm back. Like you
Yeah.
It's pretty
could have
bland.
done that. Could have done that on the soles.
It's pretty bland.
Yeah.
Then I didn't even remember this one, but this was like, I don't even know who this guy is. Canadian tattoo artist Steve Weeb collaborated with Jordan Brand and released 230 pairs of these all red Jordan 10s. So like all university red uppers with like crackled print kind of around.
Yeah. Was that like leather? Yeah, crackled leather.
Yeah, crackle leather and then like suede on the rest of it.
Huh. Yeah.
This is very
don't
much-
remember ever
This
seeing
is-
these.
Motorboat
This
Jones.
is my first time seeing these.
Yeah, me too.
I'm also in that boat.
Yeah, I'd never seen them too. I pulled them up just for the show.
So
And then the
MJ is,
insoles,
in heaven.
MJ in heaven,
Right?
Duncan in heaven.
It's a little morbid.
Yeah, it's like, what is going on,
Yeah.
Bro, we get that you hate the 10s.
bro? He's look at that.
Oh, he
picture.
did a couple
Whoa.
pairs. What's
we
that? Is
should-
what's that Westbrook? Is this that Westbrook one?
Isn't that
No,
the Jordan
that's like
Future or Future something or
Looks like a Superfly Fusion or something.
I
Like
can't remember what it was called.
It's got a
Those
Jordan
are-
12 sole. That's
they
a
the fly-
Superfly.
yeah, that's a super.
Yeah, that's a
fly
super
there.
The bottom one's a Superfly. That one looks like a Jordan 12 sole with like a weird upper on it.
they gotta be the Jordan Fly Ease.
So this one was pretty cool. Like I'd never seen it before. I thought
Yeah.
they did a good job with
These are
this
kind of
one.
interesting.
Mhm.
They can be yours
Shut
for a
up,
low,
Har.
low price of $850. There's a size 10.5 on eBay right now.
Oh,
bad.
awesome!
Actually?
I just have to sell 2 Chicago pairs.
Oh my god.
Albert's got a couple.
$6.99 USD.
Like,
Not
just
free
that is
shipping.
Canadian. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's the only thing.
I wonder if
yeah.
they got a Canada maple leaf or
Yeah.
a Canada
No.
flag or something.
Nothing. Just
Not
red.
appear to have a maple.
Just red. Then in 2019, Albert seems to have forgot. We get the Supersonics, Seattle Supersonics 10 come back. And again, it
You
was
know
like,
why?
I wanted these so bad. And then they come
You-
out and it's like too late, man.
I just seen
You
why I
blew it.
forgot. I just see they came out in October of 2019. I was a zombie. Carter was born on October 2nd,
Oh.
and I was
Oh,
dead,
yeah.
guys.
That's it.
For Halloween or
Zombie for Halloween. I would still love to track down a pair for cheap if I could find
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
this is
how
a cool
cheap?
pair,
How
yeah.
cheap we need these to be to get them?
150.
I was gonna say 150.
150 worn twice. I'll take them.
150, 150 is what I would go for this.
I'll go 155 dead stock.
Oh, we're playing
I'm out.
we're playing prices right here.
Best price without going over.
$1.
These sat for a little while and you could even get them on discount a little bit
Yeah.
at some places,
Yeah.
but they were like 245, I think. 255 maybe even at that time. And then even with 20% off, you're looking at over two.
Yo, is it me or the Jumpman's like off place? Like, look at the right shoe.
Yeah, they are.
It's a little bit to the left. So we haven't
That's
talked about the
Photoshop, maybe.
Jumpman. I don't want to screw it up. I don't know exactly the history, but so usually the Jumpman's face right. But on some of these original pairs, there were different factories, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but there were like some that had Taiwanese tags, some that had Korean tags. And depending on which factory you got them from, they would have either one Jumpman facing left or both facing left. And it was on some of the OG pairs. And so throughout this whole history of Jordans that we've been talking about, it seems like they just almost randomly like switch them just because they could. And they tried to do it on all these OG ones. They did it on this. They did it on the Orlando pair, where they flipped the Jumpmans to be going left. And they did it on the Shadows, I think, the most recent Shadows. So yeah,
Interesting.
a little bit of history on that one that I probably butchered.
Why? Like why?
You know the history. Hit me up.
Yeah.
Tell me the history, because I don't know
history.
exactly it perfectly.
Think Jermaine's listening to this, just punching the air.
Jermaine's probably mad.
Get it right.
He knows a little bit about it, for sure, a little bit more than us. But yeah, so people, I remember seeing legit checks and stuff back in like the early days, and people would be like, why does this one have 2 left jump mans? Does that mean it's fake? And it was like, no, well, what's the size tag? And if it's like a Korean or a Taiwanese tag, then it's like, okay, no, this is a legit pair. But if it was like a US or it was like a China tag or something, it's like that was what's wrong. And that's like a fake pair. So it was interesting to legit check.
Interesting.
From the OG pairs.
Jeez.
Then we get a couple of camo pairs. Do you guys remember these camo ones?
Oh my!
I feel like I remember one of them.
There were 2. So there was like a woodland camo.
Oh man!
I had a hard time finding colors.
This was cool because of the
I thought you were gonna say
it was
I had a hard time seeing these.
They had a dope.
John
it was
Cena.
like rips. It was like ripstop on them. I think.
Yeah, they're kind of like super durable canvas.
Yeah.
And then there was a desert camo. Both came out late 2019.
I feel like
Both.
if Travis Scott wore these, the prices for them would be.
Yeah, this looks like
Crazy.
a Travis Scott shoe.
This looks like a shoe that you'd be running in a mosh pit with, and just like
just put a little baggie on the heel tab here, and you got a Travis Scott.
Eli, man, start
Easy.
bagging these customs out.
Easy. Then we get Albert has a chance to come back and get the linens almost again.
Almost.
The Soulfly collab. So Soulfly does a collaboration with Jordan. They've done a few in the past. This is probably their biggest one so far because they did 17s, 23, 16s, not super popular pairs. Then they do the 10s for their 10th anniversary. And they do a super clean pair of 10s, definitely reminiscent of the linens, but also very different. Instead of leather uppers, they got like a cream suede upper, a semi-translucent sole, milky sole, and Soulfly 10 on the tongue instead of Air Jordan. And that sort of linen sail, they call it here, but that linen. And don't forget, we got that turbo green Jumpman and Soulfly logo.
That's kind of sick.
I like these ones.
I love these shoes.
Hard. These are too simple, bro.
Yeah, I like
You don't
these
want
ones.
these. But you know what's shitty about these? If you drive with them and say you kind of kick your gas
Yeah,
pedal or your brake,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Gone.
you're scuffing them up.
Nightmare
Super
to
hard.
keep these clean, but those are
Yeah.
They're
Very
beautiful.
cool shoe.
They're beautiful. Let me see. Should I jump ahead? I'll jump ahead to this one because in tandem with that, they released some friends and family pairs. I was humming and hawing if we want to show these, but just because they're so dope and just because Jermaine's not here and these are like his favorite sneakers ever. I know he picked them as one of his favorite releases of the year, even though it wasn't really a release. It was like an auction. The
Dan Marino.
OG like Dan Marino Miami Dolphin inspired Jordan 10. So it's like all white with an orange on the side, orange heel tab. I think orange on the sole. The Soulfly logos are orange. This was part of a capsule, came with a cleat. You could get a football cleat with this colorway and a sandal. And there was tons of clothing. This jersey, you can actually still get this jersey. I was considering buying it on, it's still sitting on Soulfly.
Really?
They had like a football jersey to commemorate their 10-year.
That's pretty cool.
And a watch. As you can see here, they did a G-Shock watch. But these are super dope. But
That
very
is cool.
few of these exist in the world. But I think one day on this show we'll have Jermaine show up and he'll be having
Have
these in
one
his
of them.
pickup.
Late night eBay snipe.
He'll be like, man, I just found this listing. It was like $150. Nobody was watching it. So I offered him $60.
Yeah.
And he accepted it right away. That's gonna be the Jermaine story.
Do you have the other Soulfly 10s on this list?
Which Soulfly 10?
There's a third Soulfly, isn't there? The one with like the tropical.
Yeah, like the
That one
green-
wasn't
like a floral
Soulfly.
print.
We'll
No,
go to that one
Oh.
next.
okay.
That one wasn't Soulfly. That was the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. That's
Oh.
Yeah. So it was around similar time that those dropped. And these are the Super Bowl ones, based on the Miami Super Bowl, which is similar to where Soulfly is in Miami and the Dolphins. So yeah, these ones have like a floral upper gum sole. First time with a gum sole on
super
the
dope.
Jordan 10. And then like, yeah, that pink, what's the pink color? What do they call it? Oh, they don't say. Just multicolor, but this is a clean pair.
Ooh, that
Yeah, these
soul
are
is
kinda
beautiful.
cool.
Shut
Really
up, Bart.
It's like a classic Miami pair, right?
Yeah.
You're in Miami. You're wearing.
This is like a
these for
Miami
sure.
Vice, like with a
Rockin'
Hawaiian
needs to
shirt.
go burn down a
You are
rival
wearing-
nightclub.
Yeah, super clean pair.
Rival night.
What do
club.
these go for now? They didn't go for a whole lot when they came out, but I feel like prices probably jumped on this one.
I'll check.
Probably like $700.
And then
More than an
also
OVO.
in 2020 we had a Wings release. I forgot about these two. We talked about all the Wings
I did forget
shoes
about these.
the other week, and we forgot the Wings 10.
This is a straight up Fila. That's a straight up Fila shoe.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't fuck with me. That's Fila right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the like quadruple pull tab on the heel.
It's a rough
Yeah.
look.
Um,
So weird.
But this one I like. This one I like the multicolor and the asymmetrical nature of all the colors, especially from that top down view.
I'm pretty sure these came with multi laces.
Looks pretty cool.
Like-
And then you got all the color tabs on the back. Clear sole. I'm always a sucker for a clear sole.
Hey,
Um,
yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Spotlight on Instagram. I think we've talked about him in the past. I just remembered about this shoe because I think he wore them like yesterday or even today. I saw him post this one up, and it's a pretty dope. It's one of the, like, the Wings series basically hasn't done any wrong, in my opinion. Har would
I feel like
probably argue this is the worst.
This is a shoe that probably looks
This is
better
the
on
ugliest,
foot, hey?
ugliest wing that they've ever done.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm telling you, this is a Fila right here. This is a Grant
Okay.
Hill sneaker. This is a Jerry Stackhouse sneaker right here.
What's wrong with that?
Yes.
Nothing, but I'm just saying these are
You're
Filas.
saying it as if it's a bad thing.
No, I have the
It is a
Stackhouses
bad
and I
thing.
have I got a couple Filas in my collection.
It's just a different thing. I like these. I'd take these for the right price for sure. That's it. That's the Jordan 10. No Jordan 10s have come out this year yet. I don't think there's anything slated. But I'm sure we'll see those Sacramentos coming in the future. But
Maybe
before
that.
we get off the Jordan 10, we got a couple other ones to check out. Jordan 10 cleats. They have baseball cleats. They have football cleats.
Ew, what are those? Those
All-
black and gold ones. Yeah,
This
those
one?
ones.
That's
Cleats
like
on
the
cleats
colorway
on
that's on
cleats.
Sport Check everywhere right now.
Oh, really?
Oh, is it?
There's a black and a white. They're
A
all
white
over
one?
Sport Check
So-
and East Bay and
Yeah, tons of colorways in this shoe. Tons of PE colorways they did for NFL players. This shoe was
PEs
kind of
are always so cool, man. Like, oh,
I feel like these look way better as a cleat.
they do
I'm
look
sorry.
like a cleat. And I think they were that's
Right?
kind of because he was playing baseball at that time, right?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
they look so nice as a cleat right there.
Then we had
I don't know
low.
if it's because it's sleek.
There's also low cleats. So
Not a fan of the
big
low
great
ones.
PE colorways.
yeah, gray and
That green
And
and,
a
yellow.
steel.
Green and
Yeah,
yellow.
the
one's
green and
pretty
yellow is nice.
PE, yeah.
Oh,
Even
that's-
that
Packers one?
the crawfish red and yellow ones. Yeah.
Those are sick. I like
Ooh,
that a lot.
so
A
there's
little bit of
some dope
suede on
ones.
those or what?
Yeah, it looks like
good. Yo,
suede.
man, they
Nice.
need to bring some lows out in the tens.
Yeah, they've never done any lows. Just cleats. Cleats in
Watch
the
us
low.
say that, and then we're gonna be so exhausted with all these lows
They
coming
go
out.
blowout lows.
They're gonna
yeah.
have like another triple black.
Oh,
pair
did you
come
guys say
out.
you wanted lows? Here's 1,000 lows. Enjoy for $300 a pair. Then we get into, we've done this one before, but the Air Jordan 1 Fusion. They did an AJ1. What was it?
Just looks like
A-
a brick.
It was like AF AJ110. Yeah, AJF10.
10.
This
Yeah.
is the
This shoe has
It does
no
look like a
curve.
brick.
There is no curve
Yeah.
on this shoe.
It looks
This
like
is
a
the
brick.
shoe that-
box.
it's like you rob a store with this shoe because you'll never lose it running.
This is what, this is like
oh my God.
the
It's
mob
like a
puts these
defender.
on your feet and then dumps you in the harbor. You just sink to the bottom.
Sleeping with the fish's tans.
Maybe this one more.
Holy shit.
Maybe the shadow one a bit more.
No, the shadow one is like the
man.
black Air Force One version. And then the steel ones are what they
Jeez.
put on your feet to throw you in the
They're-
ocean.
These are not good. Whoever thought these were a good idea, they were dead wrong.
Yeah.
Dead wrong.
If you
Um,
didn't get fired.
And then the
I don't know
last
what they're
is
doing.
they also jumped into the collabs in, when would this have been? Like 2009, 2010?
No. This was 2011 for this.
Okay.
I think it was 2011 for this one.
They did a whole bunch of Viz Air, Visible Air, Comfort Air Maxes. They did them in different Jordans. We'll get to the other ones when we get to the next models, but they did some 10s. So it's like an Air Max 97 kind of sole with an inspired Jordan 10 upper. Like it's not quite a Jordan 10 upper.
Just call them the Tinkers. They're probably Tinkers.
What's that
sketches.
patent one? Those
Under Armours look
Oh, that's
exactly
the
like
13 Viz. That's the 13 Viz.
This one? Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
right there.
get to those when we get to the 13s. But there was like this,
Oh,
this blue one.
those did not translate as
This
well
black one.
to the Viz
Oh,
as like
man.
an 11 or even a 13.
Yeah. The 11s were a bit better, but
Yeah.
not good. None of these are good.
No.
The bar was set low with these shoes.
Yeah, not so great. So with that, that's our Air Jordan 10 recap. We did it. Har, you made it through your favorite silhouette.
Let's bust out those OVO 10s because now after all that shit talking, I don't know if I believe that you have them.
Can I pull
Bust them
out
out,
the?
don't you worry. We'll bust
Should I
them
pull
out.
out the Chicago 10s right now?
Pull them out. Pull them out.
Do it.
I want to see them. Maybe I can burn them from over here.
So do you like the Jordan 10? Did we miss one? I don't know. Maybe we missed a
Har,
colorway.
thoughts?
It could have been missed one.
Oh, there's a
Hit us up if you think we missed one, or if we totally butchered that story about the left-facing Jumpman and the right-facing Jumpman. Maybe I did. I'm just going off memory here. So correct us if we're wrong. We'll do a correction next episode.
We'll shout you out.
Before we leave, I think we got to do a hot take.
This whole episode was a
Do
hot
it.
take. It was
It
just
was a hot
Har
take.
versus the Jordan
It's just
10.
my
It was hard. Yeah,
hour and a
hard
half
versus
hot
Jordan
take.
10. So we talk a lot about bootlegs on the show and how pretty trash they are. But now we're getting into bootlegs of bootlegs. And so somebody out
The
there
Wizards.
is bootlegging the Ari Menthols, which were a bootleg of the Air Force One way back in early 2000s.
Yep.
Doing it like a dunk. And then I also saw this, the Lucy one,
Oh boy.
What the
another
hell?
bootleg
Yo,
of a
What
bootleg.
the hell?
hey, yo, this guy, I commented on one of his photos and I saw he deleted my comment, but
Probably.
he
Took these shoes. These were posted like not long ago, and he just like immediately took them down.
No, but the silhouette of this shoe, he's taken from another company. I think they're called Amoses, AMOS. And Kanye used to wear these back in like 2005, but they had the double strap. Like
And they were bones over the top, weren't they?
they weren't like bones, but they were just like
No.
I don't know. Fuck, I gotta find a photo of them. But if you guys look them up, it's AMOS. And they were. I remember wanting to buy a pair. They're a Japanese brand, and they were like $500 Canadian shipped.
No
So
skin,
what?
snake skin,
Jeez.
no. So or stingray, no good.
No stingray. No stingray.
So we got
Didn't have any
bootlegs
stingray on
of
the 10s?
bootlegs here. What's
This
your
is-
take on these?
Hot trash.
Man.
What is the wizard? I want to know why there's a wizard on here.
I think that was on the original one.
Does it say
Was
wizard
it?
on there?
I don't
No.
know if it was. Maybe not. I
I
don't
think
know
so.
what
Does not say
wizard is.
wizard.
No,
No,
wizard is something
Menthol
else.
is what they were.
Yeah.
Wizard is something totally different.
So
I tried looking these up and I couldn't find anything more about these.
well, hopefully that's just a bad joke then.
Yeah.
I feel like at that time, like that initial bootleg was like picking fun. I don't.
So I'll
wanna
bring
say-
this up. while we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Here's the original bootleg. It's the Ari
History.
menthols.
I want to say like BR Kicks or like Soul Collector. Somebody did a really cool video with him. It's called like opening the box or behind the box or something like that.
Recently,
and they
right?
did a bunch
Yeah.
of recently, like last year,
Yeah.
2 years ago, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
went through the whole process that they went through to do this and kind of talked about the design process. And how the whole thing
Yeah.
was poking fun at how like big tobacco and brands like Nike were kind of like toxic and like people, it's addictive and stuff like so.
Yeah.
So it all kind of had a purpose.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just riding coattails because people see that and think the RE menthol, like obviously a bootleg, but there was some thought and that was revolutionary and clever at the time. Whereas
Mhm.
this is just like,
This is
Whatever,
you
yeah.
literally
this
just
is
stole.
just like,
You stole it.
oh, I Googled like, oh, have you ever heard this RE menthol 10? Like, yeah, I'm going to make my own. Like, not a fan. Not a fan.
No.
Pretty
These are
brutal.
trash. These are
And this
trash.
one,
Extra trash.
again, it's
Yeah.
like you think you're paying homage to this stuff, but you're actually just ripping it off.
But
And
that
it's
guy
trying to
sort of a
has
fine
been
line,
around
but
forever. That this FBCC guy, he's been
He's been around
customizing
for
a
a
long
long
time.
time.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Long time.
this isn't some kid just coming up and like this guy's been around a long time.
But hasn't he just like maybe in the last year or so been doing this style?
It's been a long
like,
time since
no.
I followed this guy.
Yeah. I stopped following him a long
I'm just trying to find the pair that I'm talking about. Fuck. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they're
these-
called the
these are bad.
Amoses or
yeah,
something.
these are trash.
Yeah, I think
Ugh.
that video. I think it was a Vice video maybe.
Mhm.
That
With-
that menthol video.
And there was like a whole series of them. They did one with Dave Ortiz about the bacons. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Beyond the Box or Opening the Box. And I can't remember who it was. I'll find it maybe.
Yeah, that one they
whatever.
they talked about how he got sued and had to like buy them all back.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we talked about this on the what was his name? The Mischief sneakers,
Yeah.
where they had to buy them back, or they were
Yeah.
supposed to buy them back.
Yeah.
Right.
Or give you the opportunity to.
Yeah. And so he actually had to do that. And he went and had to like try to buy them all back. So there's not very many pairs out there, is what he said on that video of those RE menthols. But you can get the Wizard menthol dunks
You can get the wizard man.
if you
Clowns.
want them.
Or you could just not. And then
Yeah.
you would be like in the same boat and probably have $400 more dollars in your pocket.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Well, that's it for this week. The Jordan 10 episode is in the books. Please check out our previous episodes. We did the 9s, 8s, everything all the way back. We didn't do all the Jordan 1s. I don't think we could do a whole episode. We did an episode talking about the ones. Didn't go into every
we did the
colorway.
important ones. We did the important.
No, we did all the not important ones. Remember, we did all the variations of the Jordan 1.
Of the Jordan ones.
The Velcro, the highs, the lows, the mids, the strap,
We
The
tried.
twist.
We
the
tried.
alpha. Yeah, all those
Flying
ones.
it.
So yeah,
All of
check
it.
out those ones. Next week, unless we have a brand new topic, we're gonna jump into the Jordan 11. Everyone's
This is
favorite.
Har's favorite silhouette. And
No.
nobody else on this podcast feels as passionately about 11.
Yo, I found the sneakers. I
That's
found the
right.
sneakers.
I think that's right.
Oh, they're
but-
called. Sorry. They're called Ato Matsumuto. That's the sneaker.
Amos.
Yeah,
Amos. I was totally putting it all together.
Huh.
But
sure.
yeah,
Yikes.
that guy's been bootlegging these guys.
He like double bootlegged, triple bootlegged,
Bootlegging
even.
a bootleg with a
Bootleg
bootleg.
and a bootleg with a bootleg.
all the bootlegs. So next week we'll be back with the Jordan 11, arguably the best Jordan out
Arguably.
there.
Jordan 11.
I'll argue that.
Everybody and their dog knows about Jordan 11, even if they don't know sneakers. So
Oh,
That's why I say
Jordan
that.
11.
Jordan
11.
1, Jordan 11.
yeah, those are the two favorites.
Those
Yeah, so tune in next week. Hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up on the YouTube channel. If you're not watching this, you should be watching this. Then you get to see all the sneakers as we're talking about them.
You get to see Har explode.
And you get to see Har freak out and be like, trash, trash, trash.
OVO, that's fire.
Hey, I did not say that.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
I literally told you I got them for that reason only.
Yeah, you admitted to it. You admitted to the hype beasting. So
Yeah, I did.
it's fair.
That's what it is.
It's fair.
Still nicer than most of those 10s, though.
Yeah, so thanks everyone for listening to the 10 episode this week. Come back and join us next week. Y'all want to do the sign off? We want to try to do the sign off again?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. With that, we always say, buy what you like
Buy what you like.
and wear what you buy.
Wear what you buy.
All right. That's it.
But only if it's got OVO on it.
Yeah, and it's Stingray.
How low can you go? Tell me how deep can you dig? Tell me how far can you pierce? How high can you jump? Tell me do you do a lot of drugs? Tell me do you sip a lot of bub? How far can you go? Tell me